The Oba of Benin added a colorful mood to the year's celebration as he walks round the city center amidst cheers.
The man went out to bring in thugs to come and beat her.
Yeah.
In a situation like that, do you think women would have seen that and still want to speak?
Really, we're talking
That's
about.
what I said.
So
So
that's-
when they bullied her,
Yeah.
now, if she's not bold enough, she will shut up.
What is your advice for girls out there that are so desperate to be married?
We women, we have to be really intentional about our parenting.
If you know a child is being abused or you see signs, a bruise or a child, it has to be investigated.
People barely even breathe when they are going for a shrebi and something.
Party.
You have to be
They can't
smart.
sit
If
down.
you see where they are dressing them up and dragging on both sides, you cannot. You cannot breathe.
That's what
And these
matters.
women will stay in those events for hours just to keep up with that beauty trend.
Is that healthy?
That's not healthy.
I am Patricia Uremu Gabriels, and we're reaching you live from our Lagos Network studio. Of course, Women in Conversation is a program designed for women to discuss about themselves.
Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year from Independent Television and Radio.
Good day and welcome to WIC Women in Conversation. Yes, this is a table where women sit and discuss. Today we're going to be giving it to you the way you want to listen. What we're going to be saying is quite interesting. I know that most women will want to listen to what we have to say today. And as usual, I do not do this alone. But before I tell you the women that are sitting here with me, you already know who they are. I'm going to tell you where we should be watching this. You can watch this on GoTV channels 140 and on StarTime channels 130 and UHF channels 42 for Abuja and channels 22 for Benin. And of course, we have our social media handles. You can actually see us on Facebook, TikTok, and of course, your YouTube. We are all there for you to watch. Anyway, let me introduce you to my women here. They are Barrister Chisom Agbafu. Barrister Chisom Agbafu, of course, is a legal practitioner, like we know.
Thank you very much, Patricia. I'm so happy to be here.
I know you're going to be doing justice to the topic.
Of course, I'm ready.
If our Nigerians are waiting
Yes.
to hear this from
Yes.
us, because you know it's a topic that is actually making round now, and they've been wondering why is Women in Conversation not talking about it. We're going to talk about it today, and of course, also to my left, I have Princess Edith. Princess Edith is the CEO of Edith Fred Gold Limited. I hope I got that right. Princess Edith, you're welcome to the program.
Thanks for having me. Good day, everyone.
And then we have Abe. Abe has been missing. She missed 2 episodes. Yes, she was out of the country. Abe, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you, Patricia. Thank you for having me.
I hope
Nice
you
to
had
hear.
you brought us goodies.
Oh, definitely. Always.
You always do that. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's just go straight to today's conversation. Today we're going to be looking at Ochaya's case. Let's look at the best way to protect the girl child. Lesson from Ochaya. We all know the case going on about Ochaya now. It's been a while, about 4 or 5 years ago she died. We know the story of how she died. She was, her uncle who she was living with at the time was, let's not use the language, but anyway, having whatever with her and the uncle's brother. And then all that caused her and some kind of sickness medically, that's what they say, that took her life. And she was just 15 as at the time. If she was alive as of today, she would have been 20. So the women voices have started talking about it again. We want the case not to be swept under the carpet like they always do. So, Barrister, we're not going to be looking at questions today.
Oh, of course.
We're just looking at the topic, the best way to protect the girl child,
Yeah.
taking a lesson from Ochaya. What do you think? How do you think a girl child should be protected?
Okay, first of all, I would say that in this Ochanya's case, every woman has one thing to say. Because the first time I heard of the case,
I broke down in tears because it's a lot for I think she was 8 when it started, and 13 when she died, and it's really tragic, knowing that a young girl, I mean, by now, like you said, she would have been working towards being a lawyer, or maybe in school, working towards her dream and all of that, and it's cut short because of, the incidents that happened to her. So for the girl child needs to be protected from zero, I think from infantry till, I can't even say a particular age, because a girl child needs to be protected. How does she need to be protected? Is the society. Because I feel like the society have to, we have to build a society where silence is impossible, where accountability is inevitable, and where justice can always be accessible for the girl child. So that is a system that we need to build. That is the mindset that everyone in Nigeria needs to have for the girl child. So Ochanya's case I think is one of many. I don't think it's just because this one has a more public view, but then there are a lot that has happened that has been ignored. Cases has been, because how will you just discharge them? I mean, the court acquitted them, saying there's not enough evidence, to prove beyond reasonable doubt. The prosecutor didn't bring enough evidence, the DNA and all of that. But then they still went ahead to punish. I think the mother went to jail for negligence for 5 months. So knowing
Ochanya's mother.
Yes, Felicia, I think Obuja also.
What are
not her mother, the guardian, the
Okay.
wife of the
Of the uncle,
yes, the
uncle.
ones who So knowing that, okay, the punishment is even minimal. I mean, 5 months in jail just because she's negligent of, while the people or the persons who are, mainly the
They
cause
abuse
of this
her.
problem. I mean, do you know what it is for?
They're working free.
I'm telling you, do
Oh,
you know what it is?
they were not sentenced? They were
They,
not
no,
given
they were
any time?
acquitted.
They
They were acquitted at the Benue State High Court, I think
Are they that
2022,
influential? Are they that influential?
that there's not enough evidence. When it's getting to a case of something like this, an abuse, you hardly get justice, especially for the women. So that is the reason why we should be talking about this. A child of 13 that was diagnosed with, I think, vesicous
You are looking for
vaginal
substantial
fistula.
evidence.
That is she can't even pass a screener. That is, I mean, it's enough evidence.
Well, let me come in here. What do you think made her to keep quiet? Was it threat?
She
Because
didn't
she
keep
was-
quiet.
Okay.
She wasn't quiet.
Okay.
She told I think she told somebody in the family, and then the family, the person who she told, reported the matter to, I think, the parents, but then nothing was done. Nothing was done
Come
about
in here,
it.
come in.
I read it. I read it to some extent. I saw it on social media. It's really disheartening. It breaks you down if you're a parent or you're a woman. It will break you down. I think she was quiet at a point. She was silent, and that is what I'm going to talk about. Why are they silent? Why are our children not talking?
That's why I
Are we not? Are parents not giving listening ear? It's 2 ways. Is it threat? Because some of these abusers, they will threaten them. If you say it out, I'll kill you. I will do this to you, and I'll do this to your parents.
Yes.
And children don't want anything to happen to their mom or them, so they have to keep it to themselves, and they keep dying in silence because she did not speak out. Like what I read online, she didn't speak out actually. It was when she was sick. They now took her to her parents' house.
No, she did spoke out.
Yes,
she did.
Speak out? At
She
what
did.
point?
She told
Was
someone.
it immediately?
Not,
Or
The
after
thing
it had
happened.
done
The
severally?
incidents occurred when it started.
for years.
It started when she was 8
8.
till 13.
Was she speaking up from when she was
Exactly.
8 years old?
That's what I'm
She
saying.
was she was still very tender then.
That's
Yes.
what we're
I think
saying.
from
The question
level
is,
At
12.
what point?
Did she start speaking up from 8 years when she was?
No, the thing is, apart from saying, "Oh, did she speak out?" and all of that, she's a child. We're talking
She
about
was a
somebody
child
who is
when it
8.
started.
There are behavioral patterns
Yeah.
to know
I
that
just,
this
the reason
child
why
is going
we're
through
asking
something.
when she spoke out, so that we know when she started, who she spoke to, and what they
What
did about
exactly?
it.
That's what
because
I'm
if she
saying,
started
Biodun.
speaking out from 8 years old and nothing was
done
done,
about
the
it.
mother
I
did
don't
not
think
say
she will
anything.
have the
people
boldness to speak
surrounding.
out at 8. And if she eventually speak out, maybe it was when she was like 11.
That's
what
when she started
yeah,
speaking
That's,
out.
that's what I'm saying, that she spoke out
So the
between
people
the
she
ages of
spoke-
8
yeah,
and 13.
13.
Can I just come in here? Okay.
Okay.
Number one, yeah, this is an 8-year-old child. Yeah. To me, yeah, because I'm coming from as a social worker from a developed country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's something they called safeguarding.
Okay.
Yeah, and the children's protection. Yeah, they've got the acts, which I know that we have in Nigeria. And what it says is every child matters and everybody is responsible for anything. So if you see a child being abused, you're supposed to report it. From education, from the hospital, even your neighbor. You see, if a child spoke out, even if you are not the family or relative, you need to report it to the authorities to protect that child from there, because that thing was going on for years.
For
Yes.
years.
And a
I
lot
mean,
of people must have seen it. Because even in school, she might not have
must
been able to sit.
That's why I said,
Teacher
that's why I
might
said
teacher
behavioral patterns.
pattern.
She's
What
a
I've
child.
seen.
There are behavioral patterns that must
Okay,
have
Even
occurred.
when she was
Even
going
the
to the
guardian,
hospital,
Yeah.
that
the
5 years
nurses
they
must
gave
have
the-
seen it.
Sorry,
Yeah.
that 5 year they gave the guardian as a fine. They
5
should-
months.
5 months. They should just can't they record the case?
No, that's what they're
They should
trying
record
to do.
the case.
Open the case.
How can you
Yes,
say
they
a
are
child
discussion
under
now.
your care, 8-year-old baby child, was being molested, not once, continuously, and you don't know
And
about
you didn't
it?
notice any
Even as
difference.
an adult, where you just get deflowered, you will feel it. Not talk of a baby.
A child.
So you should.
And apart
it was
from
really
that,
negligent.
I think
so
she
either
was-
you were very careless or you
Yeah.
were protecting your husband. I believe she was aware. She was trying to protect her husband or her marriage. A lot of women does that.
Okay. Let me come in here, Chisom. As a legal practitioner, do you think the 5 months it's an ideal jail term for her?
Oh,
Or
no,
she
no,
could
no.
have done more than that.
It is. I mean, she was supposed to do way more than that.
Okay.
But because of the court looks into the evidence that were brought before the court. Anything you're saying, you don't just say, okay, this is the narration of what happened. The courts don't rely on just hearsay. Oh, you said this, that. What do you want to use to support? Because you are the prosecution bringing in your case. So what do you have to back up your case?
What
to
were
show
you expecting?
that
What do you expect that she brings to back up this case as a lawyer?
You mean, is it for the prosecution?
Yes. What were they
They
expecting from
expecting-
Ochieng?
Okay, I think they were expecting maybe witnesses to come up and then testify, show evidence that, okay, this was what, normally the case was not well handled at the initial stage. And that is why everybody is agitating that the matter should be reopened.
Reopened, yeah.
Because I don't understand why the guardian was both the man and the wife. So why was Felicia singled out for negligence? Because the parents put the daughter in the care of Felicia and then Andrew. That is the man.
The man, yeah.
So
Who molested
why
the girl?
was he acquitted? And then the woman went in for 5 months. And 5 months is for what? Is it for a light punishment? Maybe
don't
for her to just
understand.
learn her lesson and then
I don't
because
understand.
it doesn't. That is the reason why people are angry. People are sensitive towards this matter. People are filled with hurt. That's the reason why we need to make sure that justice is done this time around.
Definitely.
The case has been reopened. That is
good.
my joy. It has been
good.
reopened.
Oh, glory be
It
to
has
God.
been reopened. So we need to make sure that justice is served for
And served
Ochieng
right.
and served
I feel-
right.
Let me come to you, Abiodun. Okay, as a social worker in the UK, let's call the country. What do you think would have happened if this happened in UK?
First of all, there was the Victoria Columbia's case, which Columbia in 2000. As a result of this young girl, 8 years old, she was abused by her uncle and her auntie, and she died. Because of that case, a law came into place. Every Child Matters, and also Child Protection Law, where it became law. Lord Lammy's report says that every child matters, and there was a Child Protection Law where it says that everyone is responsible to safeguard a child. So that means that because that child, they missed opportunities to report. They said the police, because there was a lot of neighbors that complained about the child's bruises on her body. The school too saw it, so nothing happened. So it was joint blaming, saying that the schools, the education, the hospital,
The
she went to
neighbors.
hospital a number of times, the neighbors, so they were saying, so the law that came out was that every child, that is the responsibility of everyone to safeguard a child. So if you know a child is being abused, or you see signs, a bruise or a child, it has to be investigated.
It's a
It has
case
to
of
be
you see
investigated.
something,
And
say
very-
something.
Just what you
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
signs. There are
Signs,
signs.
they need to
Yeah.
know where that scar came from.
Came from
So
and
even
all
the
of that.
teachers now in school, they tell children, they empower them to speak up. They have a voice. A child has a voice. They put them to speak up on anything. And as soon as the child has said somebody's abusing, they protect the child, take the child from that environment and take them away. And then the case is investigated. And they empower them. So it's not, I don't understand with Nigerian, where the evidence isn't enough.
I
where
don't
the
understand.
child
What
must
evidence
to
are
have
they
the
looking
legal-
for?
That is exactly when you said
they
the
empower
signs.
them.
Yes.
So the prosecutor, where they will be empowered with a
Empower
good
them, yeah.
lawyer to fight the case.
But this girl was
And then the
taken to the
UN,
hospital.
we're part of the UN, so there should be empowerment.
Okay.
Somewhere, sorry.
Edith.
You are eating. As a mother, I see that you're very angry and very upset with this.
Yeah, because this child was taken to the hospital, and they are still looking for evidence. What much evidence are you
Do
looking
you
for?
need?
What evidence are you looking
Were
for?
they expecting
The
her to
doctor,
have videoed?
I don't
and
understand.
That's why I
the
said-
medical reports
Do you-
is enough evidence
It's
for
enough
them.
evidence. Do you know what it is for a child to be diagnosed with vesical vaginal fistula?
Okay, is that
VVF.
natural? Is that a
A
natural?
child cannot pass
And then
excreta
she
herself, urine.
identified
Yes.
The person that was molesting and
the
abusing
hospital is there. That means the hospital must have taken tests,
Yes.
their test results to show
her, and
that
the
this
court
child
undermined all
was
that.
abused. It led to that disease, and then the child died in that
And you are
pain.
saying there was
So,
no much
I mean,
evidence.
it doesn't make any sense. That's the reason why this case, this time around, we're not going to let it go.
True.
Every woman out there needs to speak
It's not
for
just
justice
a case
for Ochanya.
of Ochanya. Now let's take it around. We have other young girls out there that are being
Okay, I
molested.
just saw a story of a father who slept with two of her children.
Yes.
One was 5 and the second one is 2.
Okay.
This just happened last week.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, they just got him arrested. He slept with the two daughters.
Okay.
One was
And
And it
5
was
and-
like,
Say 2
yeah,
years old.
yes.
2 years
Did
old.
you say 5 and 2?
Yes.
It's online.
And he was denying it that they were like, he said, let me call my wife. They said, your wife reported you. I watch it.
Yes.
Your wife reported you. He was like, no, my wife can't. He was not even behaving as if he's not normal. He was not behaving as there is something wrong with him, just to, escape the law. So we have to start amplifying our voice.
My question now is to we women, what attracts these men to these little girls? Because they do not have anything to portray.
You can't say
There-
what.
there's
This is
something I
perversion.
saw. Sorry.
It is straight
It's
perversion.
mental
Patricia,
health.
there's something
It must be mental health.
there's something I saw last night. It breaks my heart. My house help posted something on her status, and I saw it around 11. I had to call her. Where did you see this? She said in her group, in her prayer group, they posted it there. That parents, if you are not ready to take care of your child, don't bring a child to the world. A girl of a child of under 1 year was being raped. Under 1 year. You know what? I had the video. You know what the culprit did? He used like something like towel to cover the child's mouth
Oh my God.
and was penetrating, and you could see blood gushing out. It breaks my heart. I told her, drop it. This is disgusting. I can't stand
Say a
it.
child, a
A
baby.
baby that is still wearing diaper under 1 year. I watched it yesterday night, just last night. I have to get the source. I have to ask her, bring your phone. I have to know where this come from. So it breaks my heart. I asked her to delete it and send it to me. Since she sent it to me last night, I've not opened my phone. I can't open it. I just kept it there for a case for this kind of program, in case we want to see. But if you watch it as a parent, you can't stand.
If it's not
You
even
won't
as
be
a
able-
parent,
you won't be-
princess, as a human being,
you won't be able to cover. If you watch
I mean,
it, then you
that
can't
is-
continue
Who
this
is giving
conversation.
the baby with
So
such a
it's
person?
all boiled down to parenting.
Okay, so
Whether as a
sorry,
parent-
princess. She asked the question, and really, I want to understand. How did the baby get to the hand of this rapist?
That's what they are talking about. Whether as a single
sorry.
parent or as
it
as
could
a
be, even
couple,
the family members or any
these people are close by. Strangers cannot come to your house
strangers don't
and
do
molest
that.
your
It's
child.
mostly family members,
Uncle,
aunties,
brother,
brothers,
auntie,
cousins.
housekeeper, then all these
Drivers.
yes, staff, then artisans that you send to your house to go and do 1 or 2 things. Plumbers, electrician. You don't leave your girl child. I have artisans that come to my house to work, and at times maybe I ask my daughter stay in the room or stay. You need to see me when I'm shuttling between my kitchen and my sitting room. Just 5 minutes. Maybe I want to check what I put in the kitchen. I'm running like 2 seconds.
You don't have CCTVs.
Are
now.
you getting it?
Yeah,
So
no,
that
but
is
not
me.
everybody
So
can
we
afford
women, we
CCTV.
have to be really intentional about our parenting. We have to be there. You know, it's a lot of sacrifice to take care of a child. Not to take care of a child, then talk less of a girl child. We have to concentrate on our girl child. Then when raising our girl child, we should also do more raising our boy child. Because if we raise our male child very well, we won't have what we're having.
Good. Okay.
That conductor you see at the garage with 4 teeth left or gone, they are somebody's child. The day they had those children, everybody were jubilating and throwing powder everywhere. Because they were not raised well. That's why you are
Why
seeing them.
powder? Princess has come.
Yes.
How did they throw the powder?
Yeah, because they were happy. They didn't know they have just given birth to something else.
Oh, wow.
To a pedophile. Are you getting it? So, while raising our girl, we shouldn't concentrate on our girl child only. We should also concentrate on our boy child.
Okay, Princess, thank you. That brings us to the real question.
Okay.
What's the best way to protect your girl child?
Okay, first of all, I think the issue of trust is what destroys, it's what causes this issue. You know, when you trust family members, the only person you should trust is God. You trust family members, you're inviting family members to your house, oh, come and stay 3 days, in-laws, this, that. It causes this kind of, you know, it introduces perversions of different kinds. And these people are not even, they don't have that conscience to say, this is just a child and all of that. They are acting on the instincts, their predatory instinct. They will act on a child, a 1-year-old child, not minding the bloodline. Because Ochanya case is the same thing.
Yes, the bloodline.
This is your niece. This is you're related. And she's a child. So I think that for the parents should do more of observation and thorough listening. You need to listen. Because children, they could tell you things through behavior. Children are very honest. That is one thing about them. They might want to tell you something in a way, maybe you shut them down, you know, and maybe you're asking them, oh, what do you say? Say it again, let me hear. All those
They
type
might
of
not
things.
want to open up again.
They will just
withdraw.
Once they
would withdraw.
It will take them out
It
time
will
to
take
come
them
back
time
again.
to come back again. So when you see that this child is acting funny, this child is behaving a certain way, you try to inquire into what's going on with the child.
And let me further buttress that. And, you know, let's show our children love. Let's show them love. By the time you teach them love, see, there is nothing, of everything you're going to give your children, let the best of it. Number one should be love. By the time you love your child, you love your child enough to be friendly with that child. So you open room for communication.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes,
so the
so
child
that-
will be free to talk to you,
on
to gist with
anything.
you.
Yeah.
Even when you are angry, the child will know my mom is angry. I think I'll talk to her later. You understand? Because there's this relationship, there's this friendliness between mother and the child.
daughter. Okay,
You understand?
Princess, thank you so much. Let's go on a short break. We'll be back to continue this discussion on how to protect a girl child. Anyway, let's go on a short break. We'll be back. Welcome back on Women in Conversation. We're all still seated here talking about the girl child, how to protect the girl child, and looking at Ochanya's case especially. Ochanya's case is a case study for today. That's what we're looking at. And of course, Edith was saying something before we went on a short break. Edith.
Yeah, I was talking about the relationship, child-mother-father relationship. That we should create an atmosphere of love. That above everything you give your child or your children, let the number one of the list be love. And open room for communication. Let there be this cordial relationship. I don't like this warrior soldier thing parenting. I'm not the calm, gentle parent who, but at times you balance it up. You understand? You create room for time to be very stiff and harsh, but at times more of friendly, cordial relations, so that there will be communication. If there's love and communication, there's no way that child will be silent. And whenever the child wants to talk to you, give them opportunity to talk. Listen to them. Even when you are tired, you are not listening. Your ear doesn't have any energy to listen. Doesn't need extra energy to listen. You just keep it quiet and the child speaks.
Okay, let me come in here. The child might really want to speak, but there's a threat on the child's life.
Okay.
Like, you know, they will tell them, if you speak, we're going to harm you or harm your mother or harm your brothers or harm your sisters. And, you know, for a child that hears they want to harm my mom, the love they have for their mom, they will keep it and swallow it. In this case, what should the child do?
It's still boiled down to the parenting.
Yes.
You teach your child right from 4 years that the only person that have rights that can kill you is God. I, your mother or your father, can't do you anything. I started teaching that at Form 4. You understand? So start letting them know that if anybody threatens you, if you tell your parents, if you tell your teacher, I'll kill you, I'll kill your mother, they can't kill me. They can't kill you.
Okay, for me, I think this is a case of trust for your parents.
That's why I mentioned
trust. Yes.
By the time you know, you
trusting your parents, that your parents can actually protect you.
Yeah,
so you quickly go and
speak out. Not just speaking to the parents, you know, sorry, darling.
Yeah.
Talk to your teacher, anybody you can see. Because if you say only your parents, and if your parents are not available at that moment, keeping it to yourself can endanger your life. You can talk to teacher, you can talk to your neighbor, you can talk to your auntie. Anybody that you see around you at that moment, speak up. You know, it will take between school and house. Have you not seen a case where the driver that goes to pick a child from school molests the child? Where does he do it? Right in the school compound. Because you normally go late, so that every other student would have left the school. So in that case, the only person that child has access to was the security man that saved the day. The security man in the school. So if you teach them to speak to anybody, it will help them a great deal.
Teaching them to speak to anybody.
Yes.
What about the case of the 1-year-old that can't speak?
That's why I said, apart from teaching the child and all of that, we have, like you said, 1-year-old. It still boils down to the parents on the issue of trust. Now, you bring in somebody. Oh, please let me take care of my child. Let me quickly answer a phone call. Let me quickly. Why are you trusting that person? Even if the person is your relative,
they are the worst.
You are now trust. That's why I said the issue of trust in Africa is a problem with family people.
It is.
Why are you entrusting your child? Oh, somebody, the neighbor, please take care of this person. I'm going to market. I don't have somebody who babysit the child. Find a way to always be close to don't just give anybody your child and say, okay, take.
Anywhere I'm leaving my child, I will make sure there is no male in the house. Telling you that.
Can I just say something?
Okay,
because you just said no male, even female. I've
heard
of
but on rare occasions.
On rare occasions.
That's on rare occasions.
So I think also it's about to educate the parents and the child, because if the parents see the consequences of the what happens to the child and the damage and the hurt, the pain that it gives me, you know, you change. So to me, I feel that firstly is the reason why you find that some parents are not even talking. They're probably collaborating, because you see that a lot. Because where is that parent? Is people of poverty? Maybe they've left that child with somebody of more you know,
same thing with Ochanya's case. Ochanya was sent to the uncle
to study for education.
So all that poverty, and then but we need to educate our mothers, the parents and the children, that regardless, you should not compromise your child for being molested and abused sexually. They need to be educated. It should be like, you know, a lot of people don't understand this. They think money supersedes, but if they see the consequences and your child, and then the children, from as much as they can know, to start to educate, like as my sister said, I tell to tell my child, hey, you know, even though yes, I have balance, I strict, but please just know that this is wrong. Uncle, auntie, sis, anything touches anywhere, and your breast, your anywhere, it is wrong, and I will support you and back you 100%. I will take you out of that scene. I keep telling my child, so don't be afraid, don't be fearful of anybody. If they touch you anyhow or anything or say anything, and she tells me everything, even if in school a boy can, she comes, you know, to that level where it's like a no. So I think we need to educate our children, we need to educate the parents, and in this is a problem in Africa, because we're still developing. Other countries now, then they know that you'll be jailed. They know the consequences, but we cover this, that it's a family
It's a
thing. Let's not
family thing.
expose
Let's do
uncle
it
that has
within
done
the
this and that,
family
which is
and all of
wrong.
that.
They
Where
need
the
to be
parents-
jailed because they'll do it to other people.
Yes.
They
And
need
where
to
the
help.
parents need to sit up again is observant. We should be more observant. A child that is staying with you, either your house help or your sister's daughter, whatever, or your child that is staying with you or that is living with you, you should know their body language. You should be able to know, okay, this is how this child reacts. This is when she's angry, when she's not happy, when she's happy. This is how she reacts. This is her mood. When she's overfed, you know, some children when they are overfed, they have this, you know, this hyperact. You know your child, study your child. So when you have somebody staying under you and you see the mood swing, and this doesn't come often. All of a sudden, she started having mood swing and she's not active as before. She's being reluctant to do some things. At times, they give sign, like you said. They give sign. The signs are there. They may be reluctant to go to their room. You can send her to the other room, your husband's room, to pick something, and they don't want to go. Maybe you send them on an errand. They don't want to go alone. You see them trying to cling to you.
But Ochaya's case now, is it the auntie or the uncle's wife? Okay, the auntie was jailed for 5 months.
For negligence.
For 5 months for negligence. Okay, do you think she spoke with her, but she tried to cover up just because of family, like Abiodun said?
That is exactly what we are saying. Ochanya spoke up. That is the painful part is Ochanya spoke up. Ochanya had a lot of behavioral patterns. I think there are even some people, there's a lady who went to school with Ochanyas at that time that said her behavior was a little bit weird, more quiet, hardly participate and all of that. So there were signs. She spoke up to somebody. They reported to Felicia saying, look at the child they put in your care. This is what is going on. The father and the brother are doing this. So I don't understand why maybe because she wants to protect the husband, you know, let's do it like a family thing. Let's not allow people to, they don't disgrace me, my name, and you know, all of that.
You want to scatter my marriage.
You want to scatter and everything. So from the legal standpoint, if we're protecting the girl child, does Nigeria have enough laws to protect the girl child?
I want to bring in Ochaya's mom here. Do you think this this case got to her notice, or she was put in the dark before her daughter died? Because like we said, probably Ochaya spoke, like you said, had spoken to the auntie. Do you think the auntie took it to the mom, and the mom also decided to, it's a family matter, let's cover it up?
It all depends the knowledge.
You know, as at the time that Ochanya spoke up, it was just I think it was just Victor Obuja, the son, who was molesting her.
Okay.
The father wasn't involved then. It was at the point where it was reported to the family. So the father got a hold of it with what they said happened. The father cautioned the son, maybe in front of everyone, don't do this is wrong and all of that. And then continued.
Why didn't she run out of the house? I mean, so many wives. She's dead now, but she's
dead now. So you know
that's the most painful aspect.
That's the painful aspect of it.
Yeah.
As in, you know,
when I got to know she was dead, she's already gone like 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, like, long time ago.
We can't keep saying, oh, why did she run? She's a child.
Yeah.
And she knows that, okay, this is the only way I get education. If I go back to my parents, they'll say I'm lying. You know, that's why it's an issue of trust. If a child tells you something once, believe it.
Thank you for coming, as always. Abiodun, should I say on the air, thank you for what you supplied to us. Don't let me say, but thank you for what you supplied to us. We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you, Chisom. Thank you, Edith, and thank you, Abiodun, for being on the show today. We'll see you same time next week. And my name is Patricia Owen.
Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year from Independent Television and Radio.
Heritage on ITV. I am Caroline Okonji. Guess what? Today we're going to be watching Chinyambera dance from Zimbabwe. And I know you are pretty much ready because all I do for you is to bring to your viewing pleasure different amazing cultures and their heritage from different states, different country, name it and think of it, and it will definitely, come your way. It's Heritage on ITV. I am Caroline Okonji. Let's go have fun together.
This is Chinyambera dancers of Zimbabwe performing Hunter dance, popular among the people of Chimpinge district, performed by Ndwa, Duma and Changani ethnic groups. The dance is performed for entertainment, especially for social events and festive time. dancers in Chinyambera dance group, adorned with animals' hides and carrying a stick, move to a fast and complex dinhi drumming pattern, mimicking the actions of a hunters in the wild. The Chinyambera dance is cherished as a living heritage by the Duma, Ndwa, and Changani ethnic groups of southeast Zimbabwe, as it helped to promote the country's rich cultural heritage of the people to the world. When the dance is performed, people gathered to enjoy the beautiful steps of the dancers. This dance is historically performed by warriors before and after a hunt to instill confidence or celebrate success or even motivate after a failed expedition. The dance show Africa in true cultural nature as the costumes adorned with African reflection.
Okay, that brings us to the end of today's episode of Heritage on ITV, and I know as usual you had fun watching those wonderful dancers and those beautiful performances from Zimbabwe dancers. Well, next week will be another time for us to do same thing, same time, same station, and by God's grace it could be same face, but keep having fun and keep loving yourself, and know that all we do here and this particular time, it's all about heritage culture and everything you need to know about other people's culture and tradition. It could be yours next week. Until then, keep loving yourself, like I said, and bye for now.
Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year from Independent Television and Radio.